Alright guys, so finally! Target has their lickable bubbles, edible bubbles. They got them back now, like finally. And I've been looking for them in the app. Okay, so I knew they had them once. One time they had them. And there's two different types. There was there were like two different brands, basically edible bubbles. One, it was called Lick-a-Bubble. The other one was technically Edible Bubbles. But they both were really good. One is really cool, actually. It came with like this purple monster, and he was on the lid. And I don't know how, but I think you would squeeze them and the bubbles would come out. And that was my favorite one, obviously, because it looked appealing. It looked more appealing, and it came in refills. So you could buy like the bottle with the cool head and then just buy the bottles afterwards, so you don't end up with like 100 monster heads. But I only saw them one summer and like never again. It's been like 2 years since I've seen them, and I've looked in the store too, because I live like I could walk to Target, okay? So I've been looking for them constantly. But today I was in the store and I found them, and they were in like a weird spot. It was like they didn't want me to find them. They were squished in, but like the whole shelf was like filled with bubbles, and then a tiny little row for the bubbles. Like they didn't even have a price tag sign. They were just like squeezed in there, and I didn't see them except for when I was turning the bottles around, because like just looking at it, I could tell they had to be edible bubbles, and I was right. So they didn't have a price on them, so I'm like, okay, like how big can it be? And I scanned them to like when they got the box that you scan stuff and you can see the price checkers, and it was $5 for one bottle this size. Like that's actually the size of it. Like not like up to my nose, like that much. And the bottle is like skinny too, not like one of those super skinny bottles, but like $5 for one bottle. Like I don't know why it's so expensive. Like I could get a whole giant gallon of non-edible bubbles for like $1, but the edible bubbles, tiny little bottle, $5, and they had 3 flavors. They had cotton candy, so I got 2 of the cotton candy. And before I found out the price, I filled my bag with them. Like, not to rob them, but like they got that cart with the handle, that like the basket basically. I filled it up with them. I put like 5 in there. And I'm not spending $25 for 5 bottles of edible bubbles. Like, I love them, but I don't love them that much. So I just got 2 bottles, and they didn't even have like a discount or anything for the bubbles. And summertime is coming, so you'd think, maybe they got a discount, but whatever. And so when I buy from Target, I also got an app, and I have like an account with them, and I got a credit card with them. So even without the credit card, if you use your account, enter your phone number through your app, you can see all the items that you bought. So I went in my phone because I couldn't find them. I couldn't find edible bubbles online. Nowhere online. Nowhere. Not even like online only kind of thing, or shipped to your house only. Like nothing even came up at all when you searched it. And so I'm in my car now. I checked out, yada yada, and I go into my app to look for it, and it doesn't even have an icon, and it's some goofy name. It's called Bubble DISP, and then I forgot what the other word is, but it didn't make any sense. And then I click on it and it says item unavailable. So they don't even have the bubbles like on their website, on their app. It's like they don't exist. And when I went to scan it to check the price, I noticed it said they had like 0 on hand, 0 in the back. Like, it was just so weird. It's like they act like they don't exist, but they're in the store. And like you can buy them. Like I can show you guys right now actually what they look like. So they have 3 flavors. They had one bottle was red, and it was called Chocolate Bunny. Like why would you make that red? Like I get you can't make it brown because maybe that's like unappetizing, but like if you see edible bubbles and you see the color brown, you're gonna think chocolate. Like, I know they could think brown because of poop, but, like, edible bubbles, like, really, they're gonna make a poop flavor? Like, come on, let's be for real, guys. Like, that's funny, but let's be for real. And they had the Carnival Cotton Candy. See, Bubble Lick. This is one of the brands I had last time I got these. So this one's cotton candy. Look, this bottle is $5. Okay, maybe it's a little bigger, you know, maybe it's a little more. But, like, this is, like, forget the cap, because there's nothing in the cap. This is, like, the size of the bottle. So I was kind of right. Like, I got a tiny head, so don't go by my head size. I got a tiny head. But, like, I got tiny hands, too. Okay, so I guess I can't really show you, like, a true comparison, because everything about me is tiny. But anyways, this shouldn't be $5, okay? It shouldn't be $5. Especially because I don't know how many people know about this, since they don't exist unless you go into the store and look in that goofy-ass spot. So, if anything, they should be cheaper, because they should be trying to sell these, because I know they are not making millions off of these. I know they aren't. I know they aren't. Like, come on. If they were making millions, I'd see ads on TV. I don't see any ads for these on TV. Come on. And the last flavor they had, which, with liquor bubbles, with edible bubbles in general, it's kind of a hit or miss with the flavor. And there was sour watermelon was the last flavor, green lid. I wasn't too sure about that one, so I just got 2 cotton candy, because if I'm going to buy this for $5, it better be good. And you can't go wrong with cotton candy. Like, if they go wrong with it, it means it's going to probably be really icky sweet. And I like sweet, so, you know, I don't mind. Oh, and this other brand that was kind of like this liquor bubble, the bottle was half full. And you're supposed to add a drink of your choice that's, like, not carbonated. And that was, like, the most biggest epic fail. I've never seen that company, like, ever again. Like, I've never seen that sold anywhere anymore. Because once you added your beverage, you couldn't blow bubbles with it anymore. And it was supposed to be, like, customize your own flavor, add your favorite drink, and then you can turn into a bubble and eat it. Well, that was an epic fail. And I bought 2 of them. One of them, I forgot what I added to it. I think I added, like, iced tea to it, something like that. And it was kind of a fail. It didn't really blow that good bubbles, and it, like, barely blew bubbles at all. The other one, I forgot what I added. I think I added something carbonated, and so it was, like, super fail. Like, I had to throw it out because I couldn't make bubbles with it. And you gonna catch me dead before you catch me drinking that from the bottle. Like, I'm not gonna... Like, that just seems unhealthy. Like, I ain't drinking this from the bottle. I'm going to be licking the bubbles here and there. My cat loves bubbles, so I'm going to be blowing them for her, and I'll be licking them in the meantime. I know she ain't going to be licking them. Even the catnip bubbles, she don't lick. Like, I don't know if she can smell it in time before the bubble pops. But yeah, so that was my kind of little rant / yap sesh today. Yeah, so go get yourself some liquor bubbles. Like, not sponsored, but come on. Like, if you love bubbles like me, you gotta try these. Like, they're at Target. They're in the most goofiest spot, like, you can think of. But they were in the bubble section, though. So that'll help you out. They're in the bubble section, but they're in the most goofiest whack spot ever. I don't know if all Targets are gonna be like mine, but... if you're at my Target and you're one of my friends that subscribe to me, it's in the most goofy-est spot that you can think of. Alright, thank you all for watching. Let me know what you thought about this video.